What is up, guys? I hope you can hear me okay. I've forgotten my microphone today. I've left it at home. We've come back to Moreton Corbet Castle, somewhere I've done a video before at night time, somewhere I've been many times over the years. I've been at night time and in the daytime. So we've since found out that the Corbet family who own the castle just to the left, you can't see it from here, are actually all buried inside this graveyard, which is right next door to it. So we've come today and we're going to actually look, and we found one straight away. So it says s:тү something, Andrew Corbett. I can't really properly read that. So it says here lies, no, here.
Well, don't forget, this grave is from 1705, I believe.
1705.
I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, it's hard to read it now, but it definitely says Andrew.
Yeah, 17.
Andrew Corbett. 1765.
I'll say 05 maybe.
Aged 42. Or 43. No, it's 42. So it says here lies. I think it says lies. Here something. The body of Andrew. The Manor. Manor. It says Vincent.
Yeah, Manor. Oh, no.
Andrew, the son of.
Yeah.
Okay, so here lies the body of Andrew, the son of Vincent and Elizabeth Downs of Preston. Yeah, it's really hard to read, but yeah, so this is Andrew Corbett's grave.
Then once there was 1700, so they're gonna be kind of the same family.
Yeah. Well, I know that it said that there's about, well, in fact it said that all the members of the family died, even not necessarily here, but they've all been brought back here to be buried. I can't remember the exact date, but I did read that the body was brought back up to the Moreton Corbet Castle, which you can just start seeing poking through there. If you remember the video I did here before, me and Sylvia came at night time. I've actually been, so I got a fly in my eye, just flew straight inside. Okay, so if you remember the last time I did the video here, it was at night time, and I saw something go past a doorway, just seeing its legs, but on the camera it was so dark that you couldn't see anything. But like, I definitely knew what I'd seen that day. It's just a shame that I couldn't like capture anything on camera. Years and years ago I came here with a couple of friends. I was about 18 or 19 at the time, and we'd all seen something stood in the doorway. I think I mentioned that on the last video. We'd seen this figure stood in the side of the doorway of what used to be like a drop bridge for a moat. So we went to investigate over that area and there was nobody there. We were completely on our own that night, but it's somewhere that I've always come, mostly at night time. But since I last visited, I've done quite a bit more research. That's how I come to find that everyone's buried here. So we found Andrew Corbett. Now that name does ring a bell. Can't remember exactly who he was, but I remember the name from when I looked online. You can find all the information about the family. I think it was all on Wikipedia. I wonder if you could pick out any names on them, like it says Corbett anywhere.
I'll try.
No, they need a good clean, I think, first. All a bit dirty. This one's just falling apart.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, definitely not going to be able to read that one. Looks like a bad plaster job. Not on there, no.
No. This one there? What's that saying?
That's an actual tomb, isn't it, there?
Yeah. There's a massive one there. That one. from?
Oh dear. So there's a message on the other side of this little tomb here. Just gonna try and climb under all these branches. So let's have a look at what it actually says on there. Can't make out any names whatsoever. Another one. So a lot of these graves just say like someone's name of Moreton Corbet. That one there says Andrew Corbett. That is definitely a family member, and I did read that all the family are buried in here, but unless it's just some of them graves back down there that are a bit harder to read, I don't know.
Look, that's the mother and that's the son's grave.
Yeah.
Because that's the wife of Thomas and Anne, and that's George, son of Thomas and Anne.
I'll have to look into it a little bit more to wonder if some of the names that we're actually finding here are family members without the Corbett name. Could be possible. There's a police helicopter been flying around. See it there in the distance. Is it looking for somebody? So as we were driving down the road coming into here, about 10 minutes away from here, we saw the police helicopter hovering really low above a forest. So I can only assume that they've been actually trying to look for somebody inside this forest. Maybe they've found them and they're leaving now. I don't know. That one looks pretty new. I'm just going to show you like how the church looks from this angle. I can't film too far to the left because it's someone's house just there. But yeah, it's a pretty nice old church. Last time we came, it was covered in scaffolding. It had like metal sheets covering it all up, apart from the doorway. So it's nice to see the church back open again. I don't know if they were fixing the roof or something, but it can't be too dangerous. I think it's still in use actually. I think they still use it every Sunday.
Basically, it's from 1996.
Yeah. John.
Yeah.
That could be the one that was recently brought here then.
And John.
So there's John Corbett
And
and Anne Corbett,
yeah.
buried just over there by Sylwia.
They both say the same.
Yeah. It sort of backs up what I was saying a little bit earlier, like with all the family being buried here, no matter if they had died in the 1700s, 1800s, or if they've died recently, because I believe that the building is still actually owned by the Corbett family. What year is it? 05?
Yeah.
Yes, 2005 one just in front of it. So there was a 1996 and then 2005 Corbett family members that are buried just in this same graveyard. And I believe, like I was saying, I think the castle itself, I think, is still actually owned by the Corbett family. So I'm assuming that they've got complete rights over the castle itself. It's just open. It's open to the public. Just come in and you can always have a walk around. I think the graveyard, like I say, the graveyard and the church are still used every Sunday. People still get buried here, I suppose. It's a local graveyard for Moreton Corbet. This tree's proper creepy, isn't it? It's a really weird tree. It's not as weird as that one over there.
Yeah.
They're just breaking up so easily. Police helicopter's back. Yeah, he's still there, like, still flying around. we are inside what is left of this abandoned castle. As you can see, it's just the ruins left. It's not really a great deal. It's probably my second favourite part of the whole place because you've still got these windows intact, and I think it looks proper cool. On my other video, I took photos of these and it was at night time and the moon was behind and it was shining this light through. It looked so creepy. From this side, like upside of the building, you can just see how amazing the actual building is. Imagine when it was a full building, it looked fantastic. You got that sort of archway at the top, and then I suppose there would have been one there, and then another one at the far end. You can almost see where the one at the far end was, with that little window. I've got no torch with me today, so unfortunately, whatever you can see on the video is as far as it's going to go. It's quite bright actually on the camera. A lot brighter than it is in real life.
It's like a little pantry.
Yeah, it's like almost like a pantry or a wine cellar, food storage. Because it's pretty cold down here. But I just always wondered because, like, I'm not even fully standing up here. I'm actually bending my legs. I'm having to lean forward to stand up straight. And Sylwia's got no problem. She's standing straight up. But then again, I suppose they always say that over years people naturally grow taller and taller. Camera won't focus. Wouldn't focus on us then. So yeah, they say that people used to be a lot shorter. If that's got anything to do with it, maybe so. But I just don't understand what the room's actually for. You know, why that has that been bricked up since? Did that used to be something? Did they used to chuck something down here or what? I just don't know. Could have been some sort of jail back in them days. A little cellar where they put people.
At the same time, as by this sounds, that's where the child could sleep or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds like there.
Could be. If anyone knows, just let me know. So we're gonna go back in the car now. We'll probably try and find somewhere else we can potentially go today. We just sort of decided to come here to just get back into the swing of making these sort of videos, because for the last 8 weeks I haven't been able to film outside of the house. So most of the videos I've been making have been like vlog videos, daily videos, just do my garden up. I've come to start making these types of videos again, and I'm just sort of a little bit stuck on where to start and where to even go, to be honest. Before all this lockdown I had loads of ideas, and we were supposed to be doing a little bit of travelling to other countries, but unfortunately that's had to stop. So we are going to end this video. Just a quick walk around Moreton Corbet, finding where the graves are, show you a little bit of it in the daytime. Hope you enjoyed it. So I'm going to post all the links to my social media down below. Hopefully this lockdown starts to ease off now and we can start visiting the abandoned places again and paranormal. But I am going to carry on doing the daily vlogs because I have sort of enjoyed it. You know, it was hard at first adjusting to a different type of video, different sort of content, but I have actually started to enjoy doing them kind of videos. So I'm going to carry on doing them as well as the abandoned places. But of course, when we can find places to go, like we've come to Moreton Corbet today, and there must be about 7-8 families here, just like kids climbing all over the castle. Now keep in mind, this is like a historical landmark, so it's not really a place for kids to come and be climbing, but yeah.
Big toddlers.
Yeah, you've got toddlers up to teenagers just climbing. messing around, jumping over the walls and everything. I found it a little bit disrespectful. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys a little bit more, but unfortunately because of that reason we've decided to come away a little bit earlier. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the next one.